Hello, how are you everyone? Good to see you. So today is the 20th of June 2023 and this is on Tuesday. So how are you everyone? And welcome back to my another live stream today. Okay. All right. Now I can see all the screens. Good to see you. All right, and comments too. So, yeah, how's everyone doing? Looks like markets are retracing today. They are all going against the major directions. So, I took one trade today, but yeah, I closed with a very small loss. And that's the only trade I took today. So it's like a contrarian trading, because I saw the daily chart was trending up, but I saw downtrend in 1 hour, and that's what I took. But yeah, the market was very spiky. I exited my trade, but because my drawdown, my risk per trade is really small, I didn't lose big. It was only like 2 or 3% of loss. So it's nothing for me. But yeah, I think today is a bit difficult to trade. But yeah, let's check what's going on. I think I checked charts about it was like 3 or 4 hours ago. A bit while ago. So yeah, let's check charts together. And what's happening in the markets right now. Okay, but before we move on, let me say hi to everyone until I see more viewers now. Alright, hello Reza, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Rain, thank you for joining. James, also good to see you. Alright, Gamer, thank you for joining as well. Alright, Michael says, K-san, it's nice to be with you again, learning the KTS magic to win more profits. Sure, yes, please continue to learn. And whenever you're lost, then always come back to the basics. Alright, LW, thank you for joining. Good to see you too. Alright, Alaharas, good to see you too. Alright, Insai, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. Alright. Oh no, I didn't sell JPY pair. It was a different one. Hello Kevin, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Oh, AUD JPY, is it trending? Let me check. Alright, Gabby, thanks for joining. Alright, Blair, good to see you too. Okay, Reza asks me, which one of the Senko span angle is most important, because sometimes Senko span 1 is flat but Senko span 2 was down, or Senko span 2 flat but Senko span 1 is down. Both are equally important, but the most important is the Senko span B, because Senko span A is the supportive line to Senko span B. So Senko span B follows, Senko span B rules Senko span A or 1. So yeah, that's a basic idea. Yeah. Oh, can you hear my voice okay, clear? I hope my voice is not too low in volumes. No, it wasn't AUD/JPY. It was on Pound USD. Pound USD is now going down, or Pound is now bearish today, and JPY too. So it's been a rough market today. Okay. Hello John, good to see you. Krypton out, good to see you too. And Ahmed, thanks for joining too. Alright. Had a beautiful profit on JPY pairs and gold. Okay. So that means you're the scalper, right? You don't follow the major direction, but you scalp. Maybe enter, exit in quick timings, I think. Alright, hello chat. Thanks for joining from Toronto, Canada. Good to see you. And Tom, good to see you too. Nifty view. Alright, let me check that one too. Okay, so now let me check. So now let me switch my screen. Okay, and GTS has now one last seat. So let me know if you're interested. Otherwise, I will just do it with the 4 people in the group. Okay, so let's see. So yeah. So first, AUD/JPY. Let me check that one. Okay, yeah. So AUD/JPY today is bearish. And if you look at the market, the previous resistance is very close. The previous resistance, 95.72, and now it's touching. So it may retrace. So this may not be the best pair to trade. Yeah, and also let me see. Let me check some of the other JPY pairs first. So first, Euro/JPY. I'm still buy biased on this one. I'm still bullish biased on this one because it's bullish. Kumo up, Kijun Sen up, Tenkan Sen is up, and Chikou span above candles. But today, it's just retracing. And USD/JPY is bullish also, and Kumo shape is really nice. So I think it breaks the next resistance 142.26 and goes up. But I'm just waiting for the breakout of the resistance from the 22nd November last year. There was a nice P-wave breakout here, but then I think it stops. Today is retracing. And Pound/JPY. GBP/JPY is also going down today itself, but overall it's still bullish. Kumo is still pointing up. Both Senko Span and AB are up, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are both up, and the Chikou Span above candles, so it's bullish. So in this case, this is very short-term retracement. So it may retrace down to the Tenkan Sen, the blue one, the Tenkan Sen, and then may go up. So whenever it's going down against major direction, I don't recommend anyone to trade unless you are good at the risk management. Because usually the market becomes really choppy when it's going against major direction like this, because what's happening is that short-term sellers are now in the market, and that's why the market's going down basically. But in the long term, the buyers are still here. So this is where the fight between the short-term sellers and long-term buyers are happening, and that's why the market becomes really choppy. So even if you sell, you may not be able to follow and take pips. But if you're good at the risk management, it's okay. You can still lose small, or probably just take profits, few profits, and just exit within today. And also, let me also check the other JPY pairs. So here's the AUD/JPY again. It's going down to the previous resistance also from 21st of October last year. So just watch out. And CAD/JPY is also retracing. This one is going down. And the previous resistance is a bit down, 105.78. So if you sell CAD/JPY, then you have the target of about 100 pips. So CAD/JPY looks good in terms of the target. And Tenkan Sen is now completely flat. So that means the market may retrace to Tenkan Sen. So CAD/JPY looks good for the retracement perspective. And finally, Swiss franc/JPY is also retracing, and it's going down to the previous resistance also, 155.53. And Tenkan Sen is slightly bullish. So I think CAD/JPY looks the best right now to me. Okay, so today itself, the market is going down 88 pips. So tomorrow or sometime this week, the market may touch the Tenkan-sen. At the same time, there will be big news from tomorrow to Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We have lots of big news. So one of these big news may push the market up again. So we'll see. I mean, I don't really try to predict the future direction. Simply, whenever I see trends, I do. But if not, then I don't take trades. So my principle is really simple. And I don't think too much. So always be easy on your psychology in trades. Otherwise, you won't be able to do this for years. Okay, so let me now check some comments. John says, trading pound USD, okay. Pound USD is it's going down, yeah, and the target is, I think, the previous resistances. So technically, the resistances are 1.2667, and I think this one is also nice pair to sell because Kijun Sen is now flat. So whenever you see Kijun Sen becomes flat, it acts like a magnet towards the market. So if you look at the chart in the past, most likely whenever the charts are retracing, Kijun Sen are flat. So here Kijun Sen flat, that means most likely the market continues to go down in the short term. So if you're selling this one, I think this is good. Good market to check and follow. And let me see, 4 hour, okay, 4 hour touch the Kijun Sen. So from here, it may be bullish. It may be bullish. So if you're still holding a sell, then you can still do. Because again, the target is on the daily resistance. Oh, sorry, here technically the tip of the wick is 1.2679. So you can still keep holding the market until it goes down to that level. Yeah, so yeah, I think this one is also nice to sell, pound USD. And today we have no big news. So that's a good news, right? No good news. I mean, no big news, good news. We can trade by these technical confirmations only. All right, Cairo, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Fahim says, do we use Ichimoku Cloud with moving average 20, EMA 50, EMA 200? No. I say no because I did it before and it was way too confusing for me. So I used to replace Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen to moving averages. I forgot what settings I was using, but I replaced it. Then it was just confusing. So yeah, I don't recommend. I think Ichimoku itself works the best by itself. You don't need any indicators, any other indicators. Just candlesticks and Ichimoku 5 lines will do. Yeah. Okay, Rajesh, good to see you. Sarosh also, thanks for joining. Okay, John says move stop loss on the pound USD to little over break even. Okay, so it's going down, so you can manage the stop losses. Okay, Nam, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Yep, you're welcome, gamer. You're welcome. Yeah, I just continue to share what I see and what I think. So hopefully you continue to learn too. Which UTC time do you typically trade in? Any time. Whenever I wake up in the morning, in Asian time, if I see opportunity, I do. If not, I check again in most likely UK session. If I see opportunity, then I do. If not, I don't. And New York the same. So yeah, I have no preference in terms of which time I take trades or not. But usually UK session becomes more active. So in that sense, I take trades usually in UK time, but I don't have the preference to it. Whenever I see opportunities, I simply trade. Okay. Oh, Reza says, can I find this Sakata Goho, right? Sakata Goho price action book, or can you make more price action? Thanks a lot. Yeah, I was actually preparing for another video, and I'm thinking to do the price action basic lectures again, because when I did, it was long ago, like 2 years or maybe 3 years ago, and that information is still good, but the way I take these Sakata Goho confirmations now is a bit different. So yeah, I will share some of the information from a Sakata Goho, which I use, the basic price action strategy, original price action strategy. So yeah, I will introduce some of the information about that. Today I was reading some of the articles in Tokyo Stock Exchange, because they have some pictures like this. You know where this is? This is, can you take a guess? Well, this is in Japan, but do you know where this is? If you can read Japanese, then maybe you know already. But this is Osaka. The place is called Dojima, and Dojima is where the candlesticks were invented back in late 1790. This picture is between 1797. He actually lived between 1797 and 1858. So this picture was, yeah, I think early 18th. Yeah, 18. Yeah, some years. Yeah, this is yeah, exactly, Crystal. This is the rice market. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Zero also. Yeah, you're right too. It's a rice market, and this back then there's no buildings to trade, so people are trading outside, yelling, and giving some price to buy, price to sell, and they are just doing the rice trade. Because back in those days, Osaka was the hub of the trade in Japan, so it was used to called like the kitchen of the world in Japanese. So yeah, so that was what was happening back then. And you see these people, this is just off topic, but can you see these people? You know what they're doing? Like they have some bucket and some how to say, like a dipper. You know what they're doing? Like this one too, and here also. You see what they're doing? Can you take a guess? The hint is that this is towards the end of the market. Yeah, this is towards the end of the market is a hint. So, you know what they're doing. Yeah, let me just tell you, they're actually doing, the market is closing, so the people have to leave, but they are still here, and they are still trading. They don't stop, and that's why these people come here and splash the water to them so that they can go home. Oh, Crystal, yeah, hopefully they were showing the rice, but it wasn't that nice, unfortunately. So people are splashing the water to the people, so that they can leave this place. So anyways, that's a bit off topic, but In Japanese, it says in here actually. So anyways, this is the beginning of the candlestick back then. Yeah, so we have lots of other pictures too, like this. And this is maybe 50 years later after that picture. And there's one guy. They have nicer building, much better building than before. And on top there's a one man holding a flag like this. And what he's doing is that he's notifying the beginning and the end of the market. So of course everything is manual back then. So when people see that, then they know when the market opens and when the market closes and when they have to leave here. Otherwise, they get water. So yeah, and this is where the Dojima is. I heard some of the people go to Japan recently. Japan's borders open now, so people go to Japan. So if you go to Japan, if you visit Japan, if you visit Osaka, then you can visit Dojima also. Technically, Dojima, the name of the place is still there, and you can still find some museums about how originally rice was traded back then. Before it was a simple island, but now it's covered by the man-made island. So yeah, this is a map of Osaka, and just a quick recap. So this is Osaka. If I zoom out all the way, and this is Japan, and Osaka is here, and Dojima is around here. You see the letter Dojima, so Dojima is here. So yeah, you can visit here and visit some historic places in terms of trading. That will be fun too as a trader. But anyways, sorry, it was a bit side topic, off topic. But let me just check more markets. Okay, so let me check gold also. I don't think gold is moving that much today. Oh yeah, gold is going down, but it's near the support. So I'm still waiting for the breakout. Yeah, still waiting for the breakout. But once it does, I think this will be a very nice opportunity. So I have been waiting to buy gold because it has been supported by the trend line. Once, twice, 3 times, and then it broke this week or last week. It broke. So I said that this was range when I analyzed the market, but looks like now it's bearish. So again, from tomorrow, for the next 3 days, we have big news. So one of these big news may cause the market goes down. So yeah, I continue to look for the selling opportunity. In this case, I would put the alert below the support, below 9025.43. And once the alert triggers, I may look for the new opportunities. So yeah, gold to me is going down now. It's bearish. It broke the Kumo. It's breaking the Kumo. So it's now bearish. But you see how the market struggled to break through the Kumo because the Kumo part was really thick. So when you see the market is in a thick Kumo, then the market becomes really spiky like this until it breaks either direction usually. So for the gold, from the daily time frame, it took it took it like 23 days, almost like a month to break. And then after the breakout, most likely it goes towards that direction. So yeah, so now I think I will just delete the trend line because it's not working anymore. So I don't really keep the lines if it's invalidated. So I just delete and refresh the chart always. You know, don't keep the lines too much. Otherwise, you may get confused. So yeah, this is gold. Once it goes down, let's see, it goes down. Oh, Gamer says you're targeting 1811. Okay, so 1811 is all the way down here. Yeah, that's possible. Or all-time low, I mean the swing low is 1805.32. So that will be an ultimate target. Along the way down, it should be having some ups and downs, but you can continue to look for the selling opportunity or follow downtrend until 1805, looks like. Yeah, so I think that that will be an amazing market once it breaks. Okay, and then oh yeah, let me check Bitcoin, BTC USD, because I know some of you trade cryptos. So here is BTC USD, and here is the daily time frame. Let me see if Ichimoku will be loaded. Okay, yeah, so looks like Bitcoin has been bearish and still is, because the market has been resisted by the descending trend line. We have 4 touches so far, 1, 2, 3, 4. So from today or tomorrow, it may start to go down again. And even if the market goes up, breaks the trend line, then there's a Kumo. So it may be resisted by the Kumo, or once it goes into Kumo, like we saw on the gold, it may be very choppy. Like last time like this, it may be choppy and lose the direction. So to me, overall, this is still bearish. So, but I think I will just delete these lines. I think the market still goes down, it's bearish, and the target is the weekly Kijun Sen. And weekly is also within the Kumo and thick part. And that's why I have been saying for the last couple of weeks and months that this market is too choppy, so not tradable. And if you are looking to buy, the only confirmation that you could buy is the reversal by the previous resistances. So last week bounced by the previous resistances 25,000. So this time it may be supported and goes up. So this is about the price action, not about Ichimoku. In price action, we can expect this scenario, but the markets are within the Kumo, so it may take time. It may take a couple months even for the market to break the Kumo. So I don't think this market will be bullish stably for the next couple of weeks or months, I think. So that is my analysis. Okay, and so coming back to, let me come back to Forex and check some different markets. We may see some opportunities. Let me check the 4-hour time frame. Okay, let's see. Looks like all the markets are very choppy today or this week. If I look around the 4-hour time frames like this, I don't see any opportunities. The markets are retracing. Pound JPY had the double top and neckline break. So pound JPY is now strongly bearish also. Pound CAD broke the Kijun Sen. Pound AUD broke the Kumo. So it may be bullish. Yeah, looks like AUD is really weak today. Let me check the strength chart right now. Whenever I see some new trends, I do check the strength chart and make sure that the AUD is weak. Because in this case, AUD JPY is down. Oh, sorry, AUD USD is down. So it's either weak AUD or a strong AUD that's causing this market to go down. So, but we never know whether it's the weak AUD or strong USD. So I simply check the strength chart, and today, just right now, the blue AUD is really weak today over time, and okay, USD is also strong. So this downtrend is caused by AUD USD. Both are strengths. So yeah, looks like it's still going down. Yeah, I took the trade on AUD USD today, and I followed 1 hour downtrend, and looks like it's still continuous. But now it's going down to Kumo, so it may be very choppy. Yeah, but this is down in the short term. AUD USD. Oh, so let me just take out the mark. It may be confusing. And AUD CAD is about to break the Kumo on 4 hour. So this market is also bearish. Wait for the Kumo breakout and look for the selling opportunity. Oh, and JPY is really strong today. Okay. AUD JPY is also going down because AUD is much more weaker than the JPY. So here, if you check the strength chart, this market is now bearish today, but AUD, if you look at this, the strengths here, AUD is below -100, which is here. Oh, sorry, I think I will cancel my wipe. Yeah, so AUD right now is below 100, below -100, and JPY is on 80. So the difference between -100 and 80 is 20. So that means for the strengths, AUD is 20 weaker than the strong JPY in its currency strengths. And that's why today is bearish. Just for your information. But yeah, this is going down. It's bearish. I think AUD JPY looks the best right now if you want to sell. And AUD CAD is also going down, about to break the Kumo. And the AUD USD also looks good, but it's touching the Kumo. So AUD JPY looks the best so far. I think I will put light blue on this one. And then AUD Swiss franc is also bearish. It broke the neckline. And Swiss franc has been sideways, but AUD is weak, and that's why it's going down. Okay, yeah, it's bearish. So I mark orange on this one too. CAD JPY is also retracing, but today is not really strongly bearish. And CAD Swiss franc has been completely ranging, and when it's really flat like this, then Kumo becomes really thin. So Kumo shape shows a lot of things. Whenever you see the Kumo flat horizontally, then this means that there is no momentum here. There is no volatility. Oh, I think I pop up the wipe. Yeah, so whenever you see the Kumo flat and thin or in horizontal, this means that the market is really flat and no volatility. So even if you buy or sell right now, you won't be able to make profits. So no trade. And if the Kumo is pointing up or down and thin, like maybe this would be a good example. When you see the Kumo pointing up and thin like this, then this is showing overbought. When you see this, usually the market ranges after that. And Kumo gets thicker. Wait until Kumo gets thicker and bigger to prepare buy. So here's a breakout again, but Kumo still thin. So I don't jump in this case. Most likely the market ranges or retrace. If it goes up, then just forget it. Don't trade. And then you just focus on the Kumo. So now it's consolidating. The Kumo gets thicker and bigger now. So this is a good time. Once it breaks, next time I think that will be a stable uptrend. So that's how you evaluate the market oversold by the Kumo shape. So again, coming back to the market now, it's so flat, so no chance. And finally, Swiss franc JPY is also going down, so it's not a good market either. So this is a bit too choppy, I think. This downtrend is caused by the strong JPY. So I think AUD JPY looks the best right now. In between Kumo Kijun Sen, and again, AUD CAD is within the Kumo, AUD USD touching Kumo. So I think AUD JPY looks the best if you want to sell. So yeah, that's one thing that was, I think that's kind of interesting lesson for today. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me come back some comments now. Pauline says, do any markets look good to you? Seems like a lot of retracement. Yeah, lots of retracement. So I don't think I will trade unless I have enough time or to trade. But today after this, I have to go out. So most likely no trades for me. Yeah. Yeah, you better stay away from Bitcoin. Yeah, I think now it's flat. Oh, WTI. Okay, WTI. Let me see. Yeah, WTI daily has been completely flat. So no clue which way it's going. Kumo completely flat. Both Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat and Chikou span touching on this daily time frame. So I can't really tell which way it's going. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Brandon says, how does Ichimoku philosophy link with strong fundamentals in the market? Ichimoku philosophy with fundamentals. Ichimoku doesn't really tell you which way the market will go when the news happens. So my best advice is not to trade by Ichimoku when the news happens. But Ichimoku just shows you the momentum in the direction of the market and the equilibrium between buyers and sellers in the short to mid to long term. So then you apply what's happening in the markets now from the fundamentals and combine and do your own analysis. So Ichimoku is really simple. It's really simple. Yeah, don't think too much. Okay, Arahara says, you can make a video about the history of trading in Japan and show the picture again because that was a very good picture and interesting but very short. Oh, sure, sure. Yes. Like this one, right? Yeah. I am actually preparing some slide actually today. Like this. About the candlesticks history. So once I made the slide, and maybe I will take a video and share it with everyone. So it's not about strategy, but it may be interesting for everyone to know, so that you can more attached to the candlesticks, I think. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I will create some more videos about this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, gamer, for the like button encouragement. So if you like the live stream so far, please press like button before you leave. That would be great. And also, if you can subscribe also, that would be great. Because now I'm aiming for 100k subscribers on my YouTube channel. Yeah, since yesterday, somehow since yesterday, something in myself changed in a good way. And I am now very motivated to share knowledge and create more contents that I think are valuable to everyone in my YouTube and also in my social medias. So yeah, I will keep posted. I have lots of homeworks to do. I will also create some videos about famous Japanese traders and also conversation between BNF and CIS. It's also on my bucket list. So I have lots and lots to talk about on my YouTube. TypeJack says, do you ever trade on the 1 minute? No, I don't. I don't trade by 1 minute. Okay, Ultimocrat says, how about Euro Pound? Euro Pound, I think it was range, no? Euro Pound is, oh, this is bearish in the long term, but today is retracing. But for me, it's still bearish. Looks like it has been resisted by a descending trend line. So unless it breaks, still this is bearish. Yeah. Yeah, so this is just a pullback. Just I think this is just temporary, unless it breaks the trend line. Kumo shape also looks good. It's getting thicker and bigger, so it shows the stable downtrend. So yeah, this may be just temporary. Okay, Prince says Dow Jones. Okay, let me check. Dow Jones, I haven't checked that yet today. Okay, it's going up and bullish, but the Kumo is too thin, so today is retracing, so this may become a fake breakout. So today is not the best time to buy. You may wait for the pushback and target 34,884. And also, Nasdaq has been bullish every day ever since April, the end of April, so it has been so strong uptrend for the last 2 months. Now it's reaching the target 15,284 as expected, which is the previous high from the March last year and also February last year. And because the Kumo shape is still thick and long, I think it breaks and goes to the next target, which is 16,000. So Nasdaq has been so strongly bullish, and also S&P 500 too. This market also broke the major resistance, 4326.8, and it has been supported by a trend line, and now it's bullish. Target is 4640.7. But the Kumo shape, it looks like the Kumo shape is now getting a bit thinner as compared to before. So looks like this is now becoming overbought. So that means the market may consolidate down to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen, then may go up. So yeah, watch out on the retracement on Nasdaq, S&P 500. Okay, Yunain, you're welcome. Alright, Hoang, newbie, thank you for joining. From Vietnam, good to see you here. Okay, oh, thank you for the words. Thank you very much. Okay, Brandon says you took a trade on H1. How does a setup works on H4? H4, I don't look at it. I only follow H1 on that trade. Fola says, how do we do if the Kumo is thin in the 4 hour but thick in 1 hour? Then you take 1 hour to follow. You don't take the 4 hour because 4 hour may retrace within the next 4 hours, but 1 hour may keep going up for the next couple of hours. So in that case, you follow 1 hour trend. Okay, hello Kenley, good to see you. Okay. John says, what made you realize that motivation? I'm not sure. Maybe I took enough time for myself to like think about what to do with my communities, sit down and spend a lot of time to think about. And I think I feel the mission now. I feel more mission to continue to share more information through myself as a Japanese trader. Because I think I'm the only Japanese trader who is sharing information about candlesticks or information about Ichimoku and also some of the famous Japanese traders. As far as I know, I'm the only one. So I feel that it's like my mission to do. So before I make any videos or make any contents, I make sure that the information is correct from the original source. So I don't really refer to the books that are written recently about Ichimoku, about the price actions, about the candlesticks. But what I read is, these Ichimoku original books or the book of Sakata Goho. I think the book is in a bookshelf. But yeah, I do read those books more closer to or exactly the original teachings and digest myself with my experience, knowledge, and share in English as a Japanese from Dubai. So yeah, so it's been my motivation now. And if I have to explain, then I have to understand much deeper. Because if you understand, then just read the books is fine. But if you want output, then you have to know much more. I think you have to know 10 times more. Then finally you are able to output some of the knowledges. So that's why. Yeah, but it's fun. It's my fun journey myself. That's why I do YouTube. I like to connect people. Before I start YouTube, I was alone. I didn't have any traders friends. I didn't have anyone to share my trades. For 5 years, I did it my own because I thought trading is not to talk with someone, it's just on your own. So I thought I don't need any friends, and it worked. But then, yeah, some of my friends asked me to share my knowledge with them, and then I started to take videos and upload them on YouTube, and that's how I started my YouTube. So yeah, and I never realized that I never knew that the Ichimoku is so famous in the world. That was the biggest prize on my trading career. But at the same time, it's really a nice thing. I feel proud as a Japanese that Ichimoku indicator is that famous, and lots of people interested, lots of people want to learn the essence and also philosophy of Ichimoku. So when I realized that, I feel it's a mission for me. So yeah, that's how I think. Okay, let me see. Alright, yeah, thank you very much for the comments. Let me see. Pauline says, can you explain to me why AUD/JPY looks the best to you if the cloud isn't agreeing that direction? Oh, yeah, that's because among the JPY, among the AUD pairs, not among the older markets, but among the AUD pairs, if you check the 4 hour, then AUD/JPY looks the best, because if I just split the screen into 3, and here I put AUD/USD on the left, and same 4 hour, AUD/CAD in the middle, and AUD/JPY on the right. So again, AUD/USD, AUD/CAD, and AUD/JPY in all 4 hour time frames. And the reason why I think it's AUD/JPY is the best is because as for AUD/USD, the market is touching the Senko span A, so it may be range. It may not go down, It may not go down so smoothly, so stably from here. And AUD/CAD, it's touching the Senko span B, and also prices are still within the Kumo, so the market may retrace. It may retrace, or it may range. It may be spiky. But AUD/JPY, the price is now below the Kijun Sen. If I zoom in, it's below the Kijun Sen, but there is enough gap to the Kumo. We have maybe about 50 pips or 60 pips or so as it goes down to Kumo. So that's why I say AUD/JPY looks the best. And it is now, because 4 hour candlestick on AUD/JPY is now called the Marubozu. Marubozu means body itself and no wicks. So this is showing the strong bearishness. Versus AUD/CAD candlestick has wicks up and down, and AUD/USD also has some wicks up and down, but not the AUD/JPY. So yeah, in multiple reasons, I think AUD/JPY looks the best to trade. Okay. Alright, so let me check few more comments until I finish the live today. Okay, Ahmed says, I saw that you always trade with a 400k capital. You also said that you always take 2 trades at the same time. Do you trade multiple pairs at once, or do you only trade 1 pair at once? I only trade 1 pair at once. I never trade multiple pairs at the same time. I don't execute the trades at the same time on multiple pairs. So in a case like this, if I see downtrend on AD USD, AD CAD, and AD JPY, I know which one to pick. So I break it down to the also lower time frames and look for the opportunities. So that's how I do. I only select one pair at one time. Alright. Alright, hello Joyce from Kenya. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Yeah, Dow Jones is now bullish. Yeah, Dow Jones is now strongly bullish, so you can follow uptrend. I already covered it, so you can watch the archive. So yeah. Okay, Reza says, because I read your content for 3 hours every morning, I think I have found a mentality similar to yours. I look at things in a different way, and that's why other people's things are not. Oh, sure. Yes, I think the mindset is everything, or the psychology is everything. So yeah, I'm glad that you continue to learn. Yeah. Okay, let me check some more comments. Oh, Laurent. He says, I saw your post on Facebook about 5 habits to increase profits in trading, but I'm not allowed to comment. So I need to work on point 4 and also 3 and 5. Oh, you're not allowed to comment? I'm not sure. I think the comment should be open to anyone. But yeah, I think I will check the settings. Yeah, so I will start to share some other important factors, important psychology in my social medias too, regularly from now. Okay, so looks like it's been about 1 hour now, so and I have to go, so I will finish the live. But again, thank you very much for joining everyone today. I hope you have a great rest of the day or great week this week. And tomorrow, I will do live, but my schedule is really tight tomorrow, so if not, I will upload one of the videos, which is interview with my student, and you can also learn some psychology importance from our conversation. So yeah, hope to see you again soon, and until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Alright, bye for now everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.